What's up, YouTube? This is Scruffy from Team Dark Horse here, giving you guys a look at my anti-meta deck that I'm probably going to bring to the Columbus Regionals May 14th. I guess quick update. I mean, we've been busy with school recently, with college and finals and all that, so that's why we haven't been able to put up as much content as we have. But Chan is making up for it, so thank you, Chan. But anyway, here's a deck update. I played this against Fabled Doppelplants and did really well. This is kind of like a variation of Cast Stone without Chaos. So I mean, it can play Chaos, but I choose not to. I'm just going for straight up anti-meta this time. But I'm gonna try to go through the deck and then give you guys a look at some of the cards that I decided not to run or not run multiple copies of. But here's the deck. It's 40 cards. So we got. Start off with 3 Thunder King. You guys should know how good this is, this format. I mean, even for the past few formats, this stops searching, which every good deck searches. Every tier 1 deck searches, and stops, I mean, is a 1-for-1 with Synchro Wayne, or better yet, it's like they have to use 2 monsters, so generally it's a -1 for them if they try to Synchro just to get rid of Thunder King. So this card's way too good, this format. Triple Thunder King, or triple Doomkill. This does not conflict with much of the deck. I mean, a lot of things are continuous, so this is pretty, good to run at 3, not have to worry about anything. But basically, this, you can just like sit on this thing and just wait for them to deal with it, because that's how like troublesome this card is. They're going to have to force it. So if you can protect it, and just summon T-King, you got Doomkill also on the field. That's a really good lock. I really like this card, and again, if it can be dead against some decks like Formula Monarchs, because Treeborn just keeps coming back, gets rid of this thing, so you just set it out. Really good game 1 though against a lot of decks. Fossil Dyna, I don't know if I'd play 3, but I wouldn't have the chance to try it because I don't have 3. But 2 seems to be working pretty good. Obviously, any tier 1 deck can special summon in some way besides Gravekeepers, but they have Spy, so I mean, even still, but this stops way too much. Plus, against 6 Ams, you set it, they attack into it, destroy Xian, Kizan, Grandmaster, all that good, Barkion, all that good stuff. So this, if you can summon this and have the back row to protect it, it's a win condition by itself. You can win games with this card. I really like Double Banisher. This card, any good deck has something to do with the graveyard, so you can just summon this thing and just attack into stuff, attack over stuff, get it removed from play. I mean, you can even summon this and then play Smashing Ground on their monster, so their monster gets removed from play, not only just gets destroyed. So it's really good. Plus, I mean, if you have this and then you play Smashing Ground, even Stardust gets removed. So I mean, it's not coming back. It's just really good combo. Otherwise, if you can have the protection with this out on the field and they can't get rid of it, all their stuff's going to get removed, so all their combo pieces go away a lot quicker. Especially Foolish, 1-for-1. I mean, like any plant engine, it's just really good. Double Sidra is the beater of choice. This and Gale makes a quick 8-star, otherwise it eats up back row. You can go to Chimera Tech, steal their monster, all that good stuff. So I like Double Reaper. Double Reaper with Smashing Ground gives me a lot more options. It also lets me stall, so I can just set this and attack into it, and then I can choose where I want to go with next. I mean, do I want a Smashing and then attack into a clear field, force back row or something, or just sit on Reaper until they deal with it? I mean, this deck, anti-meta in general, has not the best top decking ability because there's not many ways to plus, I guess. You can get your opponent to minus, but to plus yourself is pretty hard. So it's best to, I guess, stall and try to gain advantage through your back row monsters. But this really helps. I really like Spirit Reaper. Gale is the best anti-meta tutor in the game. Gets over Stardust, gets over Xian. So there's a lot of ways to deal with that stuff. Plus can make Armor Masters. So, and again, that plus Cyber Dragon can get me, the Stardust that I need, or the Scrap Dragon to push for game. My tech of monster of choice is DD Warrior Lady. This helps get rid of things like I just said with Gale. It gets rid of Stardust. Xian can run into anything and just remove it. Otherwise, it's just good monster removal. I think monster removal over Spell and Draft Destruction is just a little bit better because you want to be getting rid of their monsters. I mean, you can force the back row, but if you can't get rid of the monster, then you're not going to be doing much of anything, which is why I chose this over Breaker. Gores, I feel like any deck that can run Gores should run Gores. It's just really good. It stops the OTKs. Same thing with Effect Failure. The Effect Failure stops them from going off. So, and can stop Debris Dragon, Junk Synchron, all those like weird plays. So that's the monster count. Or monster lineup. That's 18 monsters, but 16 which are actually summonable. Gores and Veiler you can't really summon, but basically you draw a monster, you're gonna be able to play it. So that's what I really like about the deck. I don't have a third duality, or else I'd be playing it because it makes sense, but I'll live with 2. Triple smashing, just a really good 1-for-1. I mean, just play it and then attack into clear field, force back row. Play it with you know, banish on the field, remove it from play, or play smashing, attack clear field with Reaper. Just really good. I really like smashing ground at 3 in this particular anti-meta deck. Double MST is staple. Monster Born is staple. Dark Hole is staple. Book Moon, I still think this is staple. And I tech in a Forbidden Lance. This helps me, again, get over anything that I would need to do otherwise. Plus can be used during the damage step. Summon T-King, get over Stardust, you know, all that good stuff. Plus, if they try to Torrential, Mirror Force, Dark Hole, you know, because a lot of decks have trouble with T-King, so I'll try to do whatever it takes to get that off the field. Just Forbidden Lance my T-King. It's really good. It stops way too much stuff, so it's a versatile card. Double Warning, that's like kind of a staple. I really like Triple D Prison. This now that I've like found out that 3 is actually good. Mirror Force ends up being a 1-for-1 like about 50% of the time, so I mean D Prison's a much better 1-for-1 since they're probably not going to be getting it back for the rest of the game. So I really like this. If I can just have one of these on the field, I'm pretty much set. I love removing stuff from play. Protecting my monsters is the biggest key, and this helps do it. But more so than say like you know, a Book of Moon or Forbidden Lance or something that's not guaranteed to get rid of the monster. Torrential Tribute, staple. Mirror Force is staple. 7 tools help stop the warnings. Again, the Torrential Tribute, the Mirror Force, all that staple stuff that everyone's going to be running, and obviously Deep Prison. If I could run a second spell trap removal, it'd probably be Dust Tornado, only because I don't have many 1-for-1s for anything other than, you know, traps. I mean, 7 tools 7 tools gets rid of traps, but Dust Tornado can get rid of Necro Valley, Dragon's Ravine, that kind of stuff. Because I don't run Breaker, so I have trouble getting rid of that particular stuff. Anyway, Roll Oppression, this stops way too much of the meta. Not to run. My tech is Compulse and Scrap Iron Scarecrow. Compulse is a 1-for-1 with Synchros, plus can bounce their stuff back, and I can attack with Reaper, you know, just helps me stall for a little bit. Scrap Iron, obviously, like I said, the deck has triple plussing, so they attack Scrap Iron, and then next turn, I play Smashing since they now have a face-up monster, and they did not destroy my monster. I mean, Scrap Iron, you know, next turn, just, like I said, Smashing and attack with Reaper, it just helps me stall. They're going to have to use their MST some way to get rid of this, because this is a pretty problem card, and it throws a lot of people off. No one, I mean, if they're expecting Deep Prison or something like that and run into this, they'll be like, well, crap, I can't do anything about it. I'll have to waste my MST instead of on my other face down, which, you know, might be the actual Deep Prison. But a quick look at the extra deck. Actually, you know what? Extra deck's pretty staple. You guys can probably just guess what's in here. I can barely even make half this stuff because I don't run many tuners. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Brio, okay, yep. And then the Gorge tokens, which are these beasts right here. Just whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Here are the cards that did not make it into the deck. I got about a minute left, so I'm trying to go over this really quick. Breaker, I really wanted to get in here for Arcanite access, but I felt like Monster Destruction was much better. I wish I could have fit in the second DD Warrior Lady. Couldn't. Kaiku's pretty good tech in my opinion. It's actually a good, nice enough beater, but I felt like Banisher was better in the second slot, or the second Banisher and the DD the Warrior Lady were better over Kaiku. Second Veiler, I would like to fit, but can add to the dead draws. And all these other cards I've been thinking about, but I just don't know what to do. I can't play Judgment at all. I'm terrible at playing that card. That's why I'm not playing it. I mean, I could if I found a good enough reason, but anyways, guys, this is the deck. If you have any comments, questions, or you have any suggestions, because I'm open to suggestions right now, please let me know. This is Scruffy from Dean Dark Horse. See you guys later.